Boys about to get
EA
this
Sports coverage of the
word.
NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago.
You scared already?
It's just unfair, man, because my and her relationship going so bad, I truly haven't been able to celebrate the life of Big Pun. Yeah. And really, you know, like Puff Daddy puts out Biggie albums. Yeah. He does this and this. I'd be scared to do anything because I'm like, yo, they're gonna look at me. She gonna make people look at me like I'm crazy. Yeah. So, you know, in fact, the only person that ever did anything for her or her family is Fat Joe. Yeah. You know, and then you're gonna diss the only source of guy who cares about you or ever gave you anything. You know, I don't know who advised these people. Like, sometimes I want to say something about nothing to do with this situation, like somebody else. Yeah. But I know to stay quiet because I'm like, yo, why am I going to diss the guy that pays me all the time? I might be upset, but, you know, why am I going to diss this guy? I'm not going to say it. So it's just terribly advised.
Open, scaredy cat.
Yeah, that's actually an error in my application.
Yeah, because you were scared.
No, look.
Resend it.
Announced he's going to do a birthday
Resend it.
Concert, and I'd love to see that.
Resend it.
Well, I would love to too, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If we did it, they'd probably be like, "Yo, he stole the tickets out the back door." Like, I can't win. I just can't win. You know, what do you want me to do? So I'm like, all right, all I can do is thank God for Big Pun, because if we look at Big Pun, one of the greatest artists ever created, black, white, Chinese, whatever. Yeah. He's not celebrated enough. We just keep it 1,000%. And the only reason he really is still getting represented is because Fat Joe is still relevant in 2016. So whenever we put out a record like All the Way Up, it's like a Hail Mary. You know what I'm saying? Because think about how many rappers been in the game as long as me who's really throwing out #1 songs in America. Yeah. Don't happen. Yeah. Right? But as long as you got this face, you got that face, you know Big Pun.
Just sent it.
Yeah. So you know he representing this man, he gonna keep repping this man, he gonna keep putting this man out there. He's gonna keep representing. So you know, I wouldn't shoot down the one guy who represents, you know?
Yeah, well, you stay hustling. That's one thing about you. You consistent. What has it been, like 20 years?
20 years, man. And I'm so blessed, man. Like, I mean, we able to, you know, bands you know, we've been through some things, man, and we still managed to have our love for music. And I got to tribute to my family. People tell me, yo, how you can make some music to sound like you 19 right now, how you can make some relevant. And the thing is, because my family technically takes second place to music. You know what I'm saying? So they live a great life, but you know, I'm sure my daughter would love for me to be home right after school. Yeah. But I can't be there because I'm over here. On Mother's Day, I can't be with my mother, or I can't be with my wife because I'm performing for somebody else's mother. Yeah. So, you know, this business, I put so much into this business.
You know, in the streets, power respects power.
Chapter 1, The Family. Miss T was born and raised in Harlem, New York. She grew up on 134th Street and 8th Avenue with her 2 sisters.
I lived on 133rd and 7th Avenue, then we just moved right down the block to 130th.
Let's go. I'm gonna win. Mm-hmm.
And all the way to marriage, you'll find it all. Mama.
Huh? Damn, yo, close that door for me when you go out to scare the shit and be crazy. You get shot, yo.
But you ready here now?
Hell yeah.
Did you say 10.99?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the agenda. Oh, did you write April 22nd, Trinity's birthday? Did you write that down?
They cancel your birthday this year.
Why you keep on playing? Brian, that chicken is good.
Well, the NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL
You don't even know what it is, so you lying,
Series, and it should be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and
go take
the
it off your mother's
Baltimore
plate.
Ravens.
No, she got some left.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and we are underway here in London.
Psych.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Buying time to his left. He'll run it, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be design runs
He about to die.
What
the?
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Oh, beast mode, yeah, of course.
There, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yep. They tried. He was supposed to score the last touchdown, but they screwed him with the delay of game.
They go play action now. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and
they didn't want him to score.
Numbers for Wilson. Maybe
so they fucking got the delay of game. And he could have scored that last touchdown and won the game again. Twice we could have won if we just give him the ball, and what happens? Mess it up twice. That's crazy. You about to fumble it now. Mine.
It's complete to Lockett. And they'll get this down to the 10. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. First down, the run with Lynch. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Don't matter, you're going to lose with them too.
On 2nd down and 4.
Mine.
Wilson.
You better, huh?
Mine, thank you here. Mr.
And now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively.
I don't even know what you're talking about. That's my boy.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage.
I'm your grandmother.
Actually, Glenn played for that boy.
He gonna try to run to the left, Trinity. He about to run to the left. I told him.
He's not gonna get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the
I don't know. He ain't that good yet.
Sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Yet.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Now Wilson. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Doesn't even look like him.
Out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Hey, he made it. It's a miracle.
A gutsy decision here early on to go for it, fourth and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message. And the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10.
Let's see if this one works. I got a new one. Let me try it. Let me see.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35.
Woo! I got a no one.
Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 76 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the gun, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead.
So that would say 2.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Hurry up and score so I can get the ball back and score again.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Of course I am.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Whatever. It's all right.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's what I would say
After
too.
the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's caught. Blocked. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
It's
you
not
got Talia.
when
She got the recipe.
Reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On first down, Lynch trying to run inside, but
oh my gosh!
No gain on the play.
Oh my gosh!
A tight one, 8-7.
We hurry up and get this fumble.
EA Sports. On second down now, it's Lynch. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game.
That'd have been fire if he would have did that and scored.
Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. Nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Okay.
Now they'll throw it. Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to get get this up to the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Jackson dancing to his left. Sacked there by Jadeveon.
As I was watching him play on goal, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put his 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But as
you suck.
You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Roberts got it. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. From the gun on third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
Circle!
Good for a nice
I was past the
but still fourth down.
Well, it's not going to be a first
wait.
down, but that's a nice job.
I was past the line of scrimmage? Because I pressed circle. Circle was wide open, yo.
And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
That's cap, yo. You got lucky on that one. I pressed circle twice. This nigga spinning like a ballerina.
Still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Shaquille Griffin with a pen. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Of course he is.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
That's what I want to see. That's what I like to see.
To throw again on second down.
Got him. Oh, you lucky. What's good?
Down, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. This is Lynch on the draw. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Domata Peko, the one to get him down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Lynch, he's got it on the draw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Marshawn Lynch with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
Oh, it's a miracle.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is
get down, nigga.
The football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Got him. Oh!
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. CD with that incompletion. Let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put ball. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Jackson now, flushed out right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I'm trying to perfect it. Dude, I got to learn it, yo. Don't worry.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
How about this one then?
Throwing is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks it all the way, and it falls incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
We don't care. We still gonna win.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. The 30. The 20. 10.
Oh, God! This big slow nigga! Are you lucky? Yeah, you so lucky!
And it's a presentation.
Oh, my God! Yeah, you are so lucky.
Alongside Charles Davis on
oh, my God, you so lucky, yo. You do realize that, right? You are so lucky, yo.
All to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
I know that's right.
Happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come.
Oh boy, here go your network issues now.
Now it's Jackson out to his left.
Damn it, I pressed all what? Never mind.
Seeing no options.
I got it. I think I figured it out now.
With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well, Deshaun Watson, that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
To throw is Jackson, escaping the pressure.
What the F?
And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Following the penalty, Lynch. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. They run again on first down, Lynch. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now. Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case,
that boy gonna fumble again. You better stop playing with me.
We've watched this a long time. I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jackson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The sack there by Rasheem Green. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now the pass brought in by Roberts. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. On third down, Jackson rolling to his right.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up fourth down.
Well done.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, yo.
So he couldn't hook up. His time is now run out.
You suck, yo.
Welcome back now here in London.
That's your team helping you, yo. That's your team helping you. That's your team helping you. You ain't doing shit. Your eye busted it wide open. That was a perfect play. Whatever.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Wilson.
Get out of here with that.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because
this is for the game right here, boy.
Pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. They have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a 4th down play to result in 23 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Lynch, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
More inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown, Sam.
I was coming for that. That was luck.
Tyler Lockett.
You can have that.
43 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move,
you got lucky, dude. Don't even try it.
Best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Stepping, Jackson.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, yo.
Hawks have picked it up. There he goes, left side. And they bring this one back.
You gotta be kidding me, yo.
And a Seattle touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments.
Hell yeah.
Again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all
3
game
touchdown
long.
runs, 2 kick returns. Bong.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson forced out to his left. He uncorks it for Snead. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
They're cheated for you, yeah.
There as a quarterback, you're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Your man
give his
sucks.
man room to run under it, but it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. On the move to his left. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Just 2 minutes
you get that fumble,
here in
yeah.
the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
So I'll just stay right here and wait for the ball.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Who's scared?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
So stand right here.
Not free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. He's got a first down and then some. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Marshawn Lynch. 62 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game.
Of course I can.
Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll take the ownership of that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
All right, tell me what I'm about to do right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost.
That sounds good.
Over, right?
That sounds good.
Called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
That's not what you said. That is not what you said.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Ingram did not run up to be open.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Okay.
Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They go play action with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
There it is.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. One last shot for Jackson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your focus and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
Run it back, yo. Now I'm gonna play you for real. Yeah, I'm gonna play you for real now, yeah. I was just trying to play. So everybody can hear you lose, that's good. Now they all gonna hear you lose and cry like a bitch.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Atlanta. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move.
Get out of here.
Guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They'll run for it. Lynch. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run with Lynch. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 24, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Now it's Wilson. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw, being chased out left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson, and he's going to go down again. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Line 36. Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
On 1st down, Lynch. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down and 4, Wilson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
So don't say nothing. Check now.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54. Bring it. Bring it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson buying time to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? He finds Roberts, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Mike 50, Mike 50. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Hey.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 8-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback, but when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
To throw is Wilson. Big hold to the 30. It's caught, Lockett. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From midfield now, here's Wilson rolling to his left. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jaron Reed, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Jackson now. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. The bottom line is Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field and play when they have to play in a divisional game. So when you get it all together, and maybe that would be a wild card, I would guess, because they'd be the 4th team in. But when you put it all together, it is absolutely wide open about who wins the NFC and represents for the Lombardi Trophy.
Second down and goal. Jackson under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. Jackson, and this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
I know all your plays.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
You ain't making up nothing. Mine.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lynch. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs. Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
This is where y'all lose the game right here.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson.
You are gotta be fucking kidding me.
Out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Wilson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They run. Lynch. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll run again with Lynch. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. 13-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for the... And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They start the drive with Lynch. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
You trying to grow as a, you want to grow as a person. I don't. Huh?
The reels are so good. Oh, Brian, can you give me a
job?
Can you give me a salad from Chick-fil-A?
That's nasty.
No.
Don't have a salad.
Yes, they do.
Not real salads.
Yes, because their salad has some good chicken in it.
Got some good shit in it.
Chicken.
I'll make it outside.
For real?
Better than.
Can you put some good chicken in it too?
Good chicken? For real?
This looks cute.
Alright. I'm a God.